big brown mule waiting on me here on Lounging with Lisa. I just thought I'd tape as much as I could of the winter chores here on Lounging with Lisa. I think I mentioned that. So I'm gonna have to leave my, how am I gonna do this? I'll bring my gloves. Oh, I have a pair of my thing. Okay. My hands have to freeze. I have the sacrifices I have to make in the name of alleged entertainment. Edna got oiled the other day, as we all know, and everything smells like oil in here. It's crazy. Hi there. Hi, gentlemen. Brought you stuff. Oh. Everyone's waiting on me. Okay. I'm gonna pause. Okay. This is very light. It's the best thing I ever purchased in my life. Maybe I should have stayed paused. It's Gorilla. Okay, let's put the carrots in here. All right, here's Edna. She's kind of dirty though. Be right there. I'll do as much as I can without pausing. Here's something Amy made, and I use it as a bench in here. Oh God, this weighs a ton. Water. They learned in the first day that they need to drink that. I don't know if you can hear me over this rattling, but anyhow, they need to drink that within about an hour. And only one time since the first day I brought it down was there a little frozen water left in the bucket. So they know. They're smart animals. Hi, sweetheart. How's me mule? He's a fuzzy guy. Hi, Stanley. I'm gonna sneak in the man area here. He and Haw. Hi, buddy. I brought you something. I brought you a couple of somethings. Yeah. There's Stanley the mule. For you newbies, this is my mule. Mine and Joel's, mainly Joel's. If you're looking financially, he's all Joel's. Maybe a quarter mine. And that's Sir Stanley Mulington, 5 years old. And we have Haw DePaulo and He DePaulo in the distance. Not sure their ages. Young, I think. I do believe they're young. I'm going to say, I'd be surprised if they were maybe just now 3. So, that's my guess, and I'm not an expert. Okay, I'm going to pause. They're waiting on me to do something. I wish I could prop this up and show you. See how nice and big it is now? We still have to arrange a little gate that goes over here. There he is. I might flip on a light. Alright, since they're down to once a day now, they get a little bit more, you know, because I broke it up into 2 feedings before. So, pretty soon Stanley will be pawing. There's little He and Haw waiting. Okay, he's pawing a little bit. There's my guy. Okay. You better go get a drink. Stanley just had a huge gulp. Yeah, Stanley and I had a little bit of an issue here because I feed him back in that corner. And yesterday and today, I put his food down and started walking off, and he raised his back leg at me. And that just can't stand. So I got after him, and he ran out. And then I went to approach him, and he was acting a little bit goofy, but I just boldly approached him. And for some reason, he's tearing off out there. I don't know if there's something in the distance or whatever. So I just went ahead and gave him his little grain out there. Okay, good. Haw's getting a drink. He's getting a drink. Man, I might have to run home and get more water. I'm not kidding. Okay, anyhow, I'm going to go for the hay now. What I do with Stanley is I give him a little bit outside just to keep him occupied for a little bit, just a touch, see? And then I fill the hay bags. So I'm going to do that now. Here you go, Millington. Let's put some down here for you. Up. There you go. That's a good boy. No need to be feisty at all. See, he's naked. If I had like a come along hitch on him or something like that, I could have yanked on his nose, but I don't generally feed them with clothes on. Oh, good. Everyone's drinking. I'm so happy. All right, I'll get your hay. Okay, pausing. Okay, this is one of the famous hay bags. See, I can't really film and do this all at once. I'll have to show you after. Okay, I have the hay over my shoulder. Coming in the gate. They've been keeping the stall pretty clean here. Just a little pitching is needed here. See a little donkey approaching, gonna try to get a bite. It's little my little buddy. Nickname's Gilligan now. Get it, little buddy? Gilligan. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, that's that finished product. Hawes over there, I just gave him some loose hay on the ground to kind of get him away, get him out of where I'm going to be scooping a little bit. And I put some in that hay thing. I guess we're going to get snow tonight and such. I'm going to approach Stanley. Stanley, I can't stress enough how important it is to approach at the shoulder. That's it. The shoulder's like the neutral zone. You know, clearly if you go for their ass, they're going to be on the defensive. They want to protect their nose at all costs. So, shoulder it is. And this is the hardest thing to tell people because they want to be, you know, right up in their face. Now, he's not too bad with me approaching his head necessarily because, you know, he's mine. But nonetheless, shoulder. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Here's another example of the shoulder. Hi, shoulder. Yep, it's nice and non-threatening. And, because they'll do everything they can to protect that nose. Then you can come up here and do this, and you can give him a little hug and scratch his cheek. Yeah. Alright, that was your mule and donkey lesson. Like, because he raised his leg at me, I gotta approach with, you know, what's the word? You know, confidence. That, but yet caution, the 2 C's. Also, we have the geese here that are gonna need some feed. I'll probably film that. I just thought I'd film. We have, I think, probably General Butler over there. Preston, Jean, and Joan. So, alright, I'm just going slowly today. Too cold to go any faster. What I mean by the gate is here, and mind you, this is all held up with just straps and whatnot. So no nailing was involved. But anyhow, some sort of gate to go over where this used to be. This used to be how big it was. Right here. And then we can swing it open or whatever and then shut this area off 12 by 8 to either keep Stanley back there or the little guys while we are doing training, veterinary care, and blacksmith. It's important for me to have them separate. I can't concentrate on working an animal when I'm tripping over other ones. And they're, like say that I'm working with Stanley and he and Haw are curious and they're up behind him and Stanley's not giving me his full attention and all that. Oh, there's one. There's Jean or Joan. Not sure which. I'm not close enough. Okay, onward. Okay, I put this as much in the light as I could. I just stick the hay bag in there, the net, and drape it over. And then, like here's 2 flakes going in. See that? And then I'll put more in and tie it up. This video is going to be kind of crazy, but I haven't done one in a few days, so I thought, why not do this? Okay, and then there's that. I mentioned before I ordered 2 more of these. They're just slow getting here. That way I can have these ready to go the night before and just switch them out. Although I don't mind spending the time here. It's just getting down here. You know, I get into the 87 layers of clothing and then oh, here we have someone wanting to know. Is the hay better on the other side? You know, it's just a pain to get here. When I get here, I don't mind. My God, almost 11 minutes. And there's he having a snack on that one. Stanley's probably almost ready to come in and get to his area, which is where Haw is. So, anyhow, you know, when you get a mule, I've been looking at, several mule experts, one in particular. He does like a live stream where they ask questions or answer questions, and it's like 6 months of just kind of getting to know you with mules. I guess donkeys too. Anything that you do with a donkey is pretty much just goes over to the mule as well. Hi, honey. You gonna go in there? So we're coming up on about 6 months of ownership, and then, as you know, I have some plans where we're gonna start to get into a little more hands-on. It's kind of hard in the bitter cold, but all these guys are going to be worked on in halter on a course. What's it called? It's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to pause till it comes to mind. Obstacle course. Like the bridge will be out there, and I'll take the come along hitch on Stanley, all of them, but I can work him in this area, and there's different things you do where you bring the rope. He's not being rude. He just likes to face out. Where you bring the rope around their body and then ask them to come around, and they turn, and you got to do that like 3 times on each side, because it's all right. You're all right. You won't get in trouble. Stanley does like butt scratches, so sometimes he drags his butt around to be scratched. I mean, he can't lift his leg. That's a different scene, and he did it yesterday and today, and I had to get after him. I'm gonna bring probably a little, maybe the flag in with me. So he's just nervous, but there's no excuse. He can't be lifting his leg at me for whatever reason, even if he's waving thank you for feeding me. It's just not copacetic. Oh, we've switched stations now. We have he over there. Get again the skipper to Haw over here. I'm 13 minutes crazy. I still have to feed the geese and do a little scooping. Okay, I literally resumed this by using my nose to press the button. Anyhow, stall's cleaned up, as good as it's gonna get, and I'm gonna carry this over to the pile with Stanley Millington. Then I'm gonna go feed the geese. You know what? I better go ahead and lock this. I'll just film Stanley so there's something exciting going on. I've been looking at these little, I guess they call them homesteads or farms. I call them farmettes, whatever, on YouTube. Interesting things. I've been learning about goats. Where's those geese? Anyhow, as I said before, I like it when it's cold. Well, for a couple reasons. No flies, and the ground's nice and solid. So the round pen's looking good. And I don't know, that just came out of the blue. So at any rate, yeah, I don't sink in mud. And they'll roll in that as well. So if a little bit of nice sawdust gets involved, even yucky, they will roll in it. Must be hanging out over here lately. So anyhow, sorry it's kind of a boring video. If I had someone to film while I did stuff, it'd be easier. So you could really get the hands-on experience, I'm sure. Okay, I'm gonna put up my Scoopy Doopy. Easy, buddy. Behind you. Okay. Hey, gentlemen, approaching. Wow, it's dark back here. Those cute little donkeys. I love them so. Okay, I might have Stanley do his trick here in a minute. I'm gonna pause. I never thought I'd be so excited on having a big nose, but it kind of works for this resuming stuff. Oh, I got hay in my mouth. Okay, we're gonna do a trick with Stanley. I give him a carrot. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to pause again. Okay, you gonna show me your trick, Stanley? There he goes, he's up. That's his trick, ladies and gentlemen. Did you get it? He looks huge up there. I'll give him another. Give him a fat one because I'm going to give a thinner one to the gentleman. He's very much not focused today. Look at how cute he looks. I can't go in because I locked myself out. What a guy. See, he's nervous. Anyhow, there's something about him, whatever. And of course, when he gets nervous, they think they have to be because that's the herd dynamic. 16 minutes, crazy. Okay. I'm going to go feed the geese. I'm going to use the regular gate, though. Hey, mule. Mule. Back, back, back. Good boy. I make him kind of turn him back. That way he won't charge. Tell you, mules, if they get... I mean, they are feisty at feeding time and whatnot. And they'll jump right over you. Crazy. But true. Like people have been severely damaged over them. One gal was, oh, hang on. No. One gal had her back to her mule, and he just was, she didn't realize he was there, something, and suddenly he got real feisty over a treat. That's why it's really kind of better to do it in a bucket. But anyhow, and next thing we knew, she got kicked in the kidneys pretty hard. So, all right, anyhow, on that charming note, we're going to go in and take care of the geese. There's Edna. Oh, geese, come and get your love. That's what I say to them. Come and get your love. They're not fond of the whole corn. They like the cracked corn. We got it by mistake. We thought it was cracked and it wasn't. But they are fond of something in here that I'm just going to give them today as a little, to be sweet. It's in here. It's like some sort of all-purpose something or other. I don't even think they're around now, so I should probably pause. But my nose is running, so I don't really want to use it to pause. We're going to give them that, those crumbles. And when they get desperate, they eat the whole corn. And I know that other birds get in here and eat it. So anyhow, hopefully, pretty soon, like when Joel and I get that gate, I shouldn't say gate, but well, I guess it is, in the barn to kind of divide these guys and all, then I'll set up my tripod and just show you some of the routines I'm going to do with the gentleman. So it'll be a little bit more exciting videos. I have to remember to stop back in here and put that strap on that. It clicked into place pretty well though. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. Probably, after winter. So like I said, still a getting to know you period, believe it or not, with this mule. And the donkeys to a certain extent, but as soon as Stanley came around is when they started to get really approachable, friendly, huggable, all that. So we're just grateful to be here and glad to be learning. So much different than horses, as I've mentioned before. So it's just all a different ball game. But it's a nice experience, and Dino and Joel and I work together. He supplies the property basically, and then we help take care of things and repair things as needed and all that. Gee, he likes his butt rubbed. Oh, we got another mat. Easy, honey. We got another mat. Very much on alert today, but that's okay. So, yeah, Joel and I brought it in the other day. He's a good guy. He's good. He's just nervous. I think we're all at separate... Oh, someone's drinking again. He is. Thank God what happened was I was going to have to go home and get water, but Joel buried some in the hay back there with some insulation. I'm coming around you, buddy. Mind you, he does not know I'm here. Now he knows I'm here. So, anyhow, yeah, I was able to crack a little hole in the ice, and I poured more in. You got to save some for Haw. Okay, there'll be enough in there for Haw. They're a hardy little beast. They don't need as much water as a horse, but they still need water every day. But they don't drink nearly as much as a horse. Like these three guys, I'm going to say they drink about a third of what a horse does in a day. That's just off the top of my head now. Don't come after me wildly and claim that you looked it up or whatever. No, go ahead. I don't care. But these in particular. So I'm going to sign off because this is kind of crazy behavior. 21 minutes of trying to capture this. We'll go sign off with Stanley. So thanks for tuning in to Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Drop those political identities. Ooh, I'm in the danger zone here. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say. Or you can ask he. Yes, he knows it. And so does Ha. I don't know if you'll be able to see this at all. Okay, bye. Gonna get my nose to hit stop.